Hello, the Ask Mike Show. We are back again. Welcome to those that have been listening for a long time. Hello, hello, hello to those that are new. If you enjoy the show, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of our future episodes. And someone asked me about journaling. Someone asked me about what my favorite ways to journal are. And there are three main ones, three main things that I like to do when I journal. And the first one is a bit of a brain dump. The first one is getting everything that's in my head onto paper. Not a Dear Diary format, because there might not be a structure to it. Sometimes I write anything down that's in my brain, whether it's a random thought, a quote, what's stressing me out, what I'm worried about. I get it all down on paper. Once that's disappeared, I can look over it, I can get rid of it if I don't need it, whatever it is, because you never know what's inside your brain. So that's the first one. The second one is I try to give myself prompts. I try to give myself little tweaks to the way I'm thinking, because very often I need that. Very often you may need that as well. You may need something there that tweaks your brain into thinking a different way, whether that's gratitude, whether that's happiness, whether that's productive, whether that's trying to relieve some of the stress and negativity that goes on the day to day. Because it's not sunshine and rainbows all the time, but we can do our best. Prompts like, what am I grateful for today? And I write as much as I can. I don't just stick to three. I write as much as I can. I write some little ones, some ones that I won't have thought of before. And I also write some of the big things, some of the things that make a big difference to the way I feel. And I just keep going. After that, I tend to think about, okay, how can I move the needle today? What will make progress towards my goals today? What are my goals for today? What's my intentions for today? And that tends to be the next part, because after the brain dump, my brain tends to think about what's next, where do I go? And then it becomes about being focused. It's about being intentional, being focused. That allows you to be productive without really forcing it. Because if you don't know what your goals are, don't know what you're trying to achieve, you could do everything except the thing that makes the biggest difference. But once you've done that thing, once you've moved the needle on the biggest thing that will help you towards your goal, towards your vision, everything else becomes extra credit, if you will. And I actually use that term because once you've done the things that you need to do and you have spare time, spare energy, and you think, maybe I could do this, maybe I could do that, and you start to feel a sense of you're doing extra. And that's a nice feeling to have. But if you don't know what the prompts are, you don't know what will move the needle, you're shooting in the dark. But as soon as you know, the lights come on and you're instantly improved, instantly more focused, and you're instantly more likely to get the results that you want from your actions. All right. So after that, we go into questions. So what would my best self do today? A question like, what could move the needle in my life right now in different areas, not just business, but relationships, health, wealth, whatever it happens to be, happiness even, what will move the needle in that area? Because if you think about the different areas of your life, and then you think about what will make progress in those areas, you might still have 5 to 10 things to do that day. That could still be quite a lot of things for a certain type of person, certain type of lifestyle. But then you know that each thing that you do will make a difference, will improve you, will move the needle, which I've said a few times now. That's what it's all about. Because if you're busy, you have a lot going on, you can't afford to spin your wheels and go anywhere. You can't afford to go through the motions. You have to be focused and make sure that what you do is intentional and is worth doing. So they are the three main things: brain dump, all of my emotions, all my feelings, all of the stuff that's in my brain is out of my brain. Then I have prompts for encouraging myself to feel a certain way, to be a certain way. And then I ask questions that allow me to step into the person that I need to be to get where I want to go. They are the three main things. They are my favorite ways to journal. I try and do them as often as I can. Hopefully you can take those and use those as well. Thanks for tuning in. Remember to subscribe if you haven't already, rate and review the podcast wherever you are tuning in, and spread the word. If you tag me on social media, I will see it and I will feature you on my platforms as well as a thank you. So thanks for tuning in. I look forward to speaking to you all again on the very next episode.